Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing? Welcome along and welcome to a new server for our community on the Vintage Oaks. Briscoe released this. It was too good not to set up and have it as a multiplayer server. So I thought we'd dive in this morning and check it out, see what's going on, see what everyone's up to, check out some of the farms and just see who we can give a little bit of a hand to. So we'll have a little bit of an explore and see what's happening. Now, sorting myself out. To be honest, I've been planning to do a stream. It's nice to be back. It's just acknowledge the fact this is the first Sunday morning stream or Saturday evening stream or whatever you want to call it, wherever you are, that I have done for, oh goodness knows how long, pre-FarmCon. In fact, the last one I did would have been Logging League, probably the finals of the Logging League. So it has been some time since we've been able to jump into the multiplayer server. I did do the one at Pretty G's, but other than that, yeah, it's good to be back. I am feeling it. It's a little bit early, and I don't like mornings, but I'll get back into the swing of them and see where we end up. So yeah, that's how we're doing. Good morning, Paul. How you doing? You're up nice and early. So we got DK, Hanson. They're both in Discord and in the game. I'm just having a look through actually who's in chat with me at the moment. We've got Amy, Bootstrap Farms, Bender, Big H, Endless Fields, Finnish Farmer, as well as Tam and Tate. So busy little server and lots going on. Wait there for Tam to log in, and then we'll have a little bit of a look at the map, see what everyone's up to, see where they're based and what they're doing. Morning everyone though, good to see you all. Model House Man, how you doing? Greetings. Tate, good to see you mate. Nismo, good morning, you're up early too. Nice to see you here, buddy. Ordered at the beginning. G'day, Michael. How you doing? Good to see you along. G'day, Craig. Hello, hello. We can pick up this map. So Farms and Briscoe's itch page is where you will find that. Let's just bring. Let's go. I've got a link. Here we go. Right. You chat so you can see it. That message. There you go. There it is. Simulation Farms. Go onto his itch page. Find it there. Easiest way. I did do a map tour which would have had the link in it too. Go back and find that. Hello Yoss, how you doing? Good to see you. Linda and Amy, welcome along. Nice to have you. Nice to have you guys on the server. Right, let's just log in and take a look here. So I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly whose farms are which except for the names. So Church Farm there, Finnish Farmer and Tate on that at the moment. Right, farms, we have Tam, got Ash Tree Farm, which is Farmer DK, the Oaks Hurst Farm. Hanson in there with Endless Fields, and the Cantley Dairy Farm, which is Amy. We've got Old Moles, Keith Farm, set up, Hall Road Oaks Farm with Big H on there. And then there's the Chicken Farm, Sutton's Farm, Oaks Cantley with Bender, Preston Farms, and the Council. So lots of farms set up on here. Here they all are. Well, we're still waiting for the map to load in properly, but just bring up the field map, and you can see where everyone is. So how cool is that? And this is one thing I love so much about multiplayer servers is you can log into a map, and when you're playing solo, you might only use half a dozen fields here in the middle, or you might be someone who goes, I'll have my base farm here, and then I'll buy a couple of fields in different areas just to spread things out. But when you get a multiplayer server like this, see everyone's all spread out, so there's always activity going on around. Lots of people are doing contracts at the moment too, I think. So I'm going to go and figure out who we can give a hand. I think there's Sugar Beets on field 26, which I can't say I'm too excited about. We can see down there. They're doing some work in that. So we might go and give them a help down there. Let's see what happens. Hey John, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along. Have you here? Now so far so good, because on Wednesday night my internet did not behave whatsoever. So fingers crossed it does work out. Now we got down here. Go and have a look. I think I need to mod 2 player names. Got endless fields down here, so seeing we're right next to him. Oh, Henson's here as well. This is Henson. This must be. Then, yeah. Right where we are. There we go. 137. They're in here fielding, harvesting their sunflower field. So we'll have a little bit of a wander around, see what they're doing. So sunflower field there for these guys. Equipment through here. Slow my thing down. Heater. I can do a bit of cutting. One thing I love about the oaks now is all the new sheds setup that goes put together. Very good. A lot of grass equipment. Very red, isn't it? Orange gear. Picked up. A whole lot of bales. Nice Ford. I'm going to guess that there's some object storage in here by looking at how neat those are, isn't there? See, this is what I made anywhere object storage for. Be able to store bales in a shed like that. Perfect. Alright, let's go and have a look. See, find. There we go. Henson's giving us his track. So, jump in here. Nice little. Oops, I need to join their farm first. Yep. Good to go. Perfect. Auto drive set up on the map as well. That's all there as well. Kind of handy. Hello, Brooke. How you doing? Good to see you. Famous mod from the magazine, I know. That surprised me when I saw that. Yes, Finnish Farmer was responsible for the auto drive courses. That surprised me when I saw that in the magazine. DJ messaged me and he's like, "Did you know your mod's in the magazine?" Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, what's everyone's thoughts on the new, what are we calling it, blog post from Giants around the new map around Riverbend Springs for Farming Simulator 25? I think it's hilarious how pretty much everyone decided from one image that third person could be a feature in the new game. No, there was no collaborative sharing or discussion around that. It was just like, oh look, there's a picture with a person standing in a field. Maybe it's third person. I thought that was pretty cool. And I think it'd be pretty cool if there is an option. I'd love to see third person in the game. The one thing if a third person is going to be part of the game is they would have to improve the character animations. Usually, because at the moment when you see someone running around, it's not the smoothest setup. So 1,000-mile steer. I know it feels like that, doesn't it? Alright, let's see if this field's going to go down a row I can help him with. Get in here. Feels a bit a little bit of jittery lag going on here. Look, my 120-ish. Too bad. It's hard to read. How are you, Wyatt? You good, mate? Good to see you. Oh, look at this. The man himself. The man himself, Mr. Briscoe, joining us. So yeah, are there some of the other things? The new productions. new productions are promising as well. Having rope. I was actually thinking about rope in a after my little video, and I said about using flax for rope because it's used to be a lot of rope manufactured in New Zealand, and flax was the main exporter for that. But flax, as we think about it, it's different to the flaxes that's thought about, like that we've seen added as a crop, like linseed, for example, flax oil. But I did actually start wondering, what about hemp? What about hemp as a crop? So again, hemp's used a lot in rope manufacture, and is kind of a pretty fast-growing crop in the cropping world, becoming used for a lot of things. You think about hemp oils and seeds and that kind of thing as a bit of a superfood. So nice, pretty cool. Watched the lives in a while. I haven't been live much for a wee while, Brooke, particularly not on these weekend ones. What's Hanson doing? Hanson's mulching. Yeah. And some of the ways looks like they've done productions too is interesting. Things like the having the paper mill when it described the process, or even some of the signs on the buildings about loading areas and loading zones and things like that. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And cement production. I'm intrigued. My little spot of the propane and the propane tank in there, and actually being named propane, because I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'm pretty sure they have had propane named. Wouldn't they used to have that like global cool or ice cool propane or something? Shipping containers floating around. But we'll see. You're gonna go mess with the copper multiplier, but so you have fun, mate. Enjoy saying hello. Mrs. Professor, good morning to you. Good to see you. So it's just lots of people on the server, causing a little bit of jitteriness. Yeah, well, to be perfectly honest with you, Mr. Prof, I'd planned all of this and then got home last night and wasn't actually feeling it. Mrs. Argsy was like, nah, you got to get up and do your stream. So I thank Mrs. Argsy for me being up this morning. It is going to be a bit of a shorter one though. I do need to jet off and go to one of the boys. Have a football training. We will go and do that. Evening, Jan. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Hey, DJ. Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. 22 months of your membership. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. How's your weekend been? Oh, I can actually see. Taking a while to fill up. It's only 21% in the combine. Running the what's that? The 770. CR11 is going to be an awesome combine. Forward to having that in game. It's massive. Right up there with the X9s and the new Case. Did I see Case announced a new combine or been showing off a new combine lately as well? Pretty cool. Second name here, you're probably loving it. Yes, Jan is in Norway. Been very anti-productive. we've had both our kids away for the night, so went out for dinner with some friends and caught up with them. And yesterday was quite an unproductive day. I was meant to try and mow the lawns, but the lawnmower didn't want to work, and ended up laying in the sun for a couple of hours. It was kind of nice. Kind of nice just doing nothing. Go grab the trailer. Unload again. Chunk. Sounds like the lag and jitteriness is the same for everyone. Not just my connection. That's what's happening. No, can't blame me or my internet. 100%. Okay. Where's all this going, Hanson? Are you just putting this in your silos, or are you selling it? Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Find it. Can't empty this out. I know we don't need to, but it gives us something to do while we're heading on the combine. No idea why you harvested in this very active. Boys, you can do whatever you like. It's definitely unique, because I'm sort of flat to the floor, the accelerator at the moment, and it's still not really doing anything. You're tired as a sloth, Brock. Fair enough too, I can imagine. Here we go, there is our silo. Actually, this is one I didn't see in my map tour. Slightly different silo. We did have a look at these, but this one's got the door here. Yeah. That one's got the tip trigger there, then load point there. That's kind of cool because you can still use this shed for anything. Still put stuff on the back of it. Then it's got the grain leg, and that goes up the top and runs around. That's pretty cool. Actually, that's a good one too, because you technically back any tractor up to that and tip, whether it's a tipping one or the push trailer. Yeah. Like that. Let's get back into spot. That's a problem. Sunflower's not accepted. Briscoe, what did you do to your map? Check hoses. Check hoses. That one. That one. There we go. Good old manual attach. Good when it works. Not when it doesn't. There we go. upstate New York. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks, Mojo Jojo. Much appreciated, mate. Good to see you all here too. Nice to have you all in chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Um, 3:20 PM on the 3rd of August, Saturday afternoon. It is good to be able to be back streaming on the weekend and make it just that little bit more accessible for my friends in the States and Europe. Doing your afternoons on the weekend. I don't know why I try and do it. Right. We'll just park somewhere here out of the way. Oh, DK's gone. DK! I need 20 likes. Come on, folks, thank you. Get those likes up there. Hey, Isaac. G'day, mate. Nice to see you. A new appreciation for Pent tractors after seeing them in the, well, not real life, but in the factory. And you know, I've seen them before, but actually seeing them in the factory, look at them fresh off the factory floor and all those kind of things. Pretty cool. I could run the combine for a bit if you like. Right, everything turned on for me. So we're running combine, as you can see. How much so does auto drive? It's every time it got to an auto drive point. Sing. Smoother. But yeah, you can see we've got combine experience installed. Yeah, I was just looking at that combine experience. Hey Fosco, love the videos, keep it up. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. Long time no see, you've been busy. Likewise, Isaac. Likewise. Been tough, not tough times, but it's been a busy time. Busy time with different things going on. Life. Ooh, yeah. Right. I didn't actually selves lined up on that. Right. Here we go. Excuse me. What exactly does combine experience do? So you can see in the bottom right, just above the sunflowers, it's got the power and sort of tells you a bit more about your combine, how much it's harvesting, tons an acre, tons an hour, and how much power you're using. So it will actually slow your combine down if you've got it set to the hardest mode. If you're harvesting a crop and the combine's underpowered for it, it'll really slow your combine down. So at the moment, if you got up to 100% engine power, slow it down. So it's just a little bit more realistic. The other thing you've got to do is you've got to turn the header and the combine on separately. I'll show you that at the other end. But if you look up in the top left corner, just beside my head, you can see the combine indicator's blue as well as the header indicator's blue. Let's just get to the end and I'll show you. I'm kind of up the hill. So, I turn that off. That's the header's not running anymore. That's all turned off. But the combine's still on. So if I come in and turn this on, I'm not actually going to start harvesting. Got to turn the combine on as well. So it's kind of cool. Kind of adds a little bit more realism around running and operating a combine. Is the main thing. You can see when you sort of first come into the crop seed, that got up over about 120%. For a second there, I was trying to run at 8-9 miles per hour because you can actually harvest sunflowers lots faster, but it doesn't like doing it. It slows down. Yeah, so it's definitely good. Nothing else to kind of add to your realism. It's good. Hello, Cher. How you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. Welcome along, or good afternoon, as the case might be for you, or even good evening. I haven't actually looked. What happened in the Olympics last night? I did. Oh, poor Tom. Probably nothing. Silver in the women's sculls, we saw that. Doesn't look like any other medals for New Zealand. Right, here we go. Let's see, is Endless going to come next to us? Put our auger out. Yep. See him coming in the mirror there. G'day, Scott. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Hope all is well in your world. How you doing, mate? There we go. That's under the trailer under the auger. Running with it. Which one was that? That again. Field 57. Oh, 56, there it is. 57. Found it. Love the target fill level mod too, where it tells you how full the trailer next to you is. Such a nice look. And sub please to everybody already subbed. Make sure you hit that sub button. Leave a like. That one down there. You're doing great today, Scott. That is awesome. Pleased to hear that, my friend. So we'll jump down here. Brother John Deere. That is for, I think it's for Big 8. Look at our farm list. It's all Road Oaks farm. It's a green farm, so it must be. Must be. Pleased to hear you're doing great, Scott. It's good. Not long got in from work, so you're a bit tired. Yeah. Well, put your feet up, relax, and tune in to the soothing sounds of a Kiwi playing farm sim. Good way to relax after a day's work. Well, that's a pretty terrible start there. Now I've got 5 days off. Cheer. Nice. And the cruise control, thought I had. Right, so we'll get to, might get to the end of this row, and then we'll jump back out and let the Endless Fields take back over with the combine, carry on getting their sunflowers done, and we might go and do a little bit of work on one of the other farms. Find something we can do, and then we'll go sugar beets. Look at that, we've got someone working up there, we've got a couple of people working there, someone working up there, a couple of people, 1, 2, 3. Goodness, sorry, that's loud, my apologies. I'll try and hit the mute button next time. There is a, looking outside, it's sun's just coming up and it's just lightning up here, and it's like we've got a very good looking frost out there this morning. Right. Tam's just weeding, nothing else really going on. Right, let's leave that there. These fields carry on. Thank you very much, gentlemen. So, if all has. Very nice. Nice number plate there. So, let's just have a look now. Make sure. Join the farm. Yeah, we'll have another look. Everyone missed it. All ass, HA11ASS. Very clever. Right, so we should be able to, if we bring this up, fertilizer. Right, there we go. We're not running precision farming, so that's what I was curious about. I didn't know if they had precision farming installed or not. Clearly not there. See down the bottom, we're not getting contract field. Well, there is precision farming, but it's contract field. Yeah, of course, because it sees up in the top left corner. Goodness. Clearly not paying attention. G'day Blogstar, how you doing? Jared, hello. And Bob, how you doing? Great to see you streaming on the Vintage Jokes cracking map by Farms of Frisco, isn't it? Isn't it? I think it's great that he's gone through and he's actually he's in voice chat and helping out on one of the farms, but it's very cool to not have just left this map how it was. Like, it was great for a first time map, it was fantastic, but what he's done with this one is just awesome. What am I getting? 25, 26? Not the best frames at the moment, but that's probably the way I've got my settings set up. So this is just a contract field for these guys. $11,000 contract, so fertilizing contracts are pretty good. But what we've done is limit, like we did on the Oak server with Dazed, is limit the amount of contracts we do. You have to leave now, Brock. No dramas at all. No dramas at all. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. didn't line up very well, did it? There we go, that's better. Sound like I've got a cold. I think I'm feeling alright. I just think it was just the early morning start and I'm still getting going for the day. Can you hear the birds? I love the bird sounds. Bird sounds are just awesome. Briscoe actually went and recorded these in his own backyard and added them into the game. RC UK scale models. Hello. Good to see you. Wish you could sell the houses. Why would you want to sell all the houses? Are you into real estate? Into jokes, the real estate edition. I believe the train tracks are all that remain from the original. Could have possibly got that wrong. Certainly a lot of new work's gone on to it. Oh, just the farmhouse. Right. Right. We're going to do the right thing and finish this off properly. Should. Right. Get this one finished, and then we'll take the tractor back to the farmyard, which is... Where's the farmyard? Oh, all the way down here. We'll go for a bit of a drive. I'll figure my way up, probably out there, through there, down there. Farmyard. Actually, we can go straight out of here. We actually go out here this way. We'll go that way. Get out that side? No, we can't get out that side. I was seeing things. Seeing an entrance that wasn't there. Right. Figure out where we can go out. Here's the way out of this one. Mini monimo. Okay. Get out this way. We'll be safety conscious and get those beacon lights on. I like the puddles and that on the track down here. Sorry, Mrs. Argsy's just got up, making her breakfast smoothie or something. I love this little spot in here with all the with all the stream and everything like that. Beautiful little park. Oh, don't hit the fence. Dodged it. hope I'm going the right way. I'm kind of winging this at the moment. I'm sure in the right direction. She's good. Share over being unwell, which is good. Covered. Still recovering, but much better than she was a couple of weeks ago. Kids are both away. One youngest went to a birthday party yesterday and had a sleepover, and the other spent the night at his mate's place. Nice. Gave us a chance to go out and for dinner with a couple of friends, which was good to catch up with them. The sheep are just doing sheep things. Right. Yeah, okay. It is very icy out there. Very frosty morning. Alright, we must be coming up around the farm somewhere soon. Next question, I wonder if we can find a pressure washer. How I test each farm is whether they have a pressure washer on. Where do we go here? Oh goodness, excuse me. Great to have so many people tuned in at the moment. Thank you very much for taking the time to hang out with us here. We explore the vintage jokes. Now this is a multiplayer server we've got in the community. It's one that's open to anyone. All our servers are open to anyone, of course. We have this one. We've got a server on Australian Farms, Austinvold and Pelegny at the moment. And we still do have the one on Southern Pastures, although that hasn't been being used that much at the moment. So, yeah. So there's an option. There's a channel on the server to become a farmhand if you're interested. I'm sure as the farms grow, more and more people will be looking for help. Sounds like I might have to leave this tractor parked here dirty. Yeah. Like, I don't even need to look for a pressure washer because Big H has just outed himself as saying he doesn't have one. Have a quick look around the yard though while we're here. Turn the beacons off. So another different grain shed there. Overload outside and dump point inside. It's good to see. Okay. Right. We'll just park this in the shed here. You could complete the contract we've just finished and put a pressure washer down. Right. That there. Job. Good job. I think, where's the rest of the equipment in the farm? Over this way. Right. Hiding. Right. What does look here? Oh no, we're just literally running a tractor, fertilizer spreader and weights. That's all that's on the farm. Obviously the value of the farm. Got this big field here next door. Jump over through the bush. Look. Here we go. Growing barley in here. Lovely. Right. Well, let's go and find someone else to work with. And check out Tam down here. It's got the tram lines running. Nice to see. Old event. And some weeds pulled. There we go. They're Tam lines, not tram lines. They're Tam lines. Nicely done. Very familiar with this field. This is our farmyard that we ran. Right up here. Go and have a quick look around. Much different to what we remember. Mower, baler, windrower. Get over that side. Got floating around. Pressure washer. Pass that test. Pass that test there. Right, drive safe, babe. Subsoiler. That mulcher. Trailer sitting there as well. Decoration. Black Massey Ferguson. Interesting. Leads and fertilizer. Sorted. Right. Right. Yeah, back in the tractor. Okay. Right, so I've finished the sunflowers, so we're going to take this down and go and haul some sugar beet. Open to my chat. The attention to detail with the road repairs, markings, water drains, etc. and keeping with real life from Google is just awesome. It's the tiny details which matter. Yeah, it is. Whereas right, let's see what we can do down. Help out with some sugar beet. Oh, come on. Come on. Briscoe. Briscoe's just saying the bonus of living here for 50 years is not having to look at the PDA to find your way around. Oh, come on. Alright. Back this up. Oh, don't lag all the way in there. Let's try it. It's gone all haywire for a second. Right, here we go. Get that unloaded. So, where are we going? How are we going to get to these sunflowers? Sugar beets, so we're there. Go right, left. Right and left, or we could go left and right. Go this way. Back down here, so left out of the farm, then right, then left. Find our way down there. Okay. Go for a drive. Hey, Legion, how you doing, mate? Let's see. Again. Flashes on. Alright. Been very busy. Much the same, Legion. Much the same. Still catching up on things. Been a busy few weeks. Busy few weeks. Work and family stuff. Said the other night. Yep. Yep. That was going to end up a disaster. Blame the lag. Family things. Football's been life at the moment. Since I've been back, I've had about 4 days with no kids football or anything like that. Oh, goodness, that was a straight bit of road. Starting to drive like FSG. Feels like it, right? Please don't keep me dry, that's it. But love these roads driving along here. Very cool. I'm going through this and no, left here. Right, so I'll need to figure out where are we taking these beats to. It's like it'll load. Figure out where we're going. Definitely having lots of people on at the same time doesn't help. You just drive around for hours taking it on. Yeah, absolutely could. Absolutely could. Right. Use this as a contract tractor. But yeah, you could just drive around for hours just taking it all in. Good. Guy NZ, welcome along. To see you. Textures that he's used as well. Briscoe's used a really good maize texture in there. Straight still. Right. Up. Effectively straight. Right. Concentrate on the driving. Trying to do my best. Grass on 53 if Argsy wants to cut it. Thank you, Amy. We'll get down and help out with these sugar beets for now. Come up and have a look before we finish though. Right. I think, was there a field entrance just behind me? Was. Where is... Oh, we can get in just up here too. Cut your lawn today for the first time in 5 weeks. It's like a small forest. Could power what you cut. Can you come and do mine too for me, Legion? I need to get in and get those done. Right, where do we need to go? Now, first things first. Let's swap to Finisher's Farm. Yeah. I need to have contractor privileges to use your tractor. Look, can I hop in now? Oops. Yeah. Right. Where is... Can't even see where anyone is. That's how big this field is. And straight through the middle. Yeah, I see. There you go. Right. Go around this way. If I favour the flights, no problem. How are you, Dazed? Good to see, mate. Good evening. What's happening? Have you around? Have you, I know you've been busy and doing other things and not really on Farmstone lately, but have you taken half an hour to have a look around the map? Because it is beautiful. Yes. Drive on the crop, Argsy. Don't drive on the crop. Had a look at the videos and it looks great, not being on any games unless you count Word. Fair enough. Right. Look here. Finished farmers all ready for a long day harvesting with the lights on. Ooh. Probably Argsy. Go. So we've got the weight limit on too, so not sure how full we're going to get before the trailer's done. That's it, 55%. Oh. Yes. Right, where am I taking these? Next question. Where's it? British sugar? On there. Okay. Down and turn. I think I've got it. Yours has been Excel, Legion. Nasty, nasty. No, you've not. Oh goodness, lag. Not playing on it. Not really anything in 5 weeks. Oh, go this way. You're just as busy as well. Summer for you guys. It's busy construction time, isn't it? Oh. You know, so there was a cool video the Kiwi guy did, actually from the same city I'm from. Bobby's Board, I think is this channel name, and this video popped up in my recommended feed back when I was over in Scotland. Actually, I showed it to FSG. I was like, check this out. Like, this guy had 2,000 subs at the time, and he'd done a video. And it was about the problems of gaming in New Zealand, and went through all the issues like, you know, distance and market size and all those kind of things. Last time I looked, this video for this guy, yeah, he might normally have got a few hundred views, maybe a few thousand views on some of his videos. It was over 800,000 views just on the problems with gaming in New Zealand. It was the pure definition of creating a video that was able to go viral. And he's managed to convert that in, I think, going over 10,000 subs now. So, If you're curious about issues of gaming in New Zealand, go and check it out. Uploading your first ever commentary video on this map. Holding off uploading for a while as I feel it's shite. Don't actually talk like that IRL. You'll get it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Let's carry on this way. Does anyone see the tractor signs and think Mr. Sealy P? I think that's Mr. Sealy P's logo on the map. Hey, Hilly Farms, how you doing? Not enough mountains though. Not hilly enough for you, eh? Glad to see it's found a new server. Yeah, it's good to see. Good to see it being very well utilised so far. Finally got your Xbox X set up already for 25. Nice. Oh goodness. That was dangerous. Oh, crikey. Didn't even think I was going that fast around that corner. How you been, Hilly Farms? So, if anyone doesn't know who Hilly Farms is, Hilly Farms has been working on a map at Fraser Valley in British Columbia, which is legitimately, 10 miles or less away from where Chilliwack is. Obviously spent a lot of time on Chilliwack map by Chumpy Farmer 18 months ago. But yeah, it's coming out. When are you releasing it? The beta version's on the 8th, isn't it? We got 4 or 5 days to it, so I've got a copy. We'll be taking a look through it and have a map tour of that out. I know Farmer Klein did one earlier last week as well, but it's a pretty cool map. You can see Chilliwack on the boundary. There you go. That's how close it is. That's pretty cool. Now, I think we need to turn left in here, don't we? Yeah. It's been a bit up and down. They're rehosted where we normally host them. Somewhere in the US, Legion. Very jittery, frustrating lag at the moment. Going through that way. Alright, so we're in here on our right somewhere. We'll find it. Come on. In the corner, tractor. There's some proper lag now. Goodness. Auto save maybe? Oh, no, not an autosave. It's me going all over the place. But that was all that was all Argsy lag. Yeah, we're back. Yep. Potato network in New Zealand. Right. There's our unload. Days. Right, we made it. Off for now. It was good to jump in for a few. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy the server. Cheers, Days. Good to see you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time to stop in and say hello. See you still floating around. But hopefully everything's going well with your research and what you're carrying on and keeping you busy there. Right. Let's get back down to the field. Past this time. 3.2 million litres left to deliver on the contract, and I'm taking 18,000 litres a time. It'll take a while. Got a tractor coming towards us. Careful to stay right, stay left. Two months from finishing the first draft, then get it published. Results are all exactly as predicted. So it should be a successful paper. Nice one, mate. Oh, that's awesome. Pleased to hear it's working out the way you had hoped. So, yeah, good luck with getting it all done. Good luck with getting the draft finished and getting it all reviewed. Awesome. Need farm hands. You do need farm hands. So if anyone wants to jump in, there's work there for you. Plenty to do. Got coming towards this tape. So I'm going to make a bit of a prediction here. Just thinking about this, the Giants released some info on Riverbend Springs at the beginning of August, which leaves us the beginning of September, beginning of October, and then the game releasing at the beginning of November. So, what's the likelihood we're going to get a bit of information, maybe at Gamescom or something around the Asian map in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then maybe at the beginning of August get a blog post which covers the new map. I wonder. Ooh. Oh. Don't mind me. Sightseeing. G'day, Greg. Excellence. How you doing? Oh. Is the field in here on our left? Where did it go? Someone behind me too. Let's keep going. Keep going. Nice to have you all here too. They were just 50 concurrent viewers. Welcome everyone. Nice to have you here. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. We are checking out the Vintage Oaks, a multiplayer server for the community, so wanted to join. Check out Discord, !Discord. There's some details around that on how you can join. Yeah, carry on one more road, I think. Hang on. Where am I? Well, I have gone right past the field. I was completely lost. Completely lost. Right, here we go. We've probably got another half hour or so before I need to dip out. See how far we can get through this, but this field is massive. You have to work first to get paid. Do the mahi get the treats is a saying we've got here in New Zealand. Mahi is Māori word for work. Effectively, you do the work, get the treats, rewards. It's full. Convoy coming in. Briscoe. Big H. Okay, make sure we go in the right directions. So what are people most looking forward to seeing in upcoming that hasn't really been shown? I mean, we've had a lot of talked about the 25. What is there that you're really looking forward to seeing more of? Is it, for me, I want to get my hands on the AI workers and GPS and just really challenge those and see what they can and can't do. So far we've only seen that, you know, what they kind of look like and doing some simple tasks, but you know, having had the pleasure of using Courseplay for a number of years now and seeing what that can do in auto drive, for example, I'm excited to see what else we can get out of these. Right. Yeah. Time to play it, Legion. Animals and seasons, yeah. So we haven't said much on that, have we? Seasons will be interesting. How are they going to improve on what they did last time? Because there certainly is room for improvement. I want to see more of what seasons in 19 was like. Everyone must get nervous when they drive towards me. Like, Argsy gonna lag and crash. More of a challenge. Interesting one. You knew. Lay down for the corners. Got a lot of sugar beet on the back. Is there heaps of farmhand workers? See, there is a chat in the Discord for it. There's a few floating around, Jared. I'm sure there'll be plenty of work coming through if you want to join and help out on a farm. Return to the firewood mod. All Legion wants. Give him the firewood mod. Give him the firewood mod. Would have been good if someone had converted that for 22, right? I did have a look. I actually downloaded the 19 version Legion and had a look at what the scripting and all that was like, and it was just like, woof, over my head. I'll stick to ripping apart Giants mods and redoing things like the anywhere objects do. Better skies. The skies in the images we've seen do look pretty good. What modders can do? I'm wondering how hard with the new textures and things like that it is actually going to be to convert a map. It's going to be an interesting one. Code of use was no longer present. It makes sense. Only 2 days. You've only got 2 days to finish the contract. Good fun. Do realism modding now work with giants? So they did, now they don't, I think. So the guy from realism modding was at FarmCon wearing a realism modding t-shirt. I'm not sure on the details whether he does and did and doesn't now, or what the story is. Right, that was a much better drive down here, I feel like. Apart from not showing down in a couple. But we made it now. So trying to concentrate and make sure I can drive this as straight as possible. Love the barriers. Barriers are good. Back on the road. We're going to get into a tank slipper. Saved it. Saved it. Bring back the mod for 25 in that case. Who knows? Yeah, would be pretty cool. I agree. Seasons in 19 was just amazing. It was like, for me, that was one of the must use every time mods, and just like added such a level of realism to it. Particularly around the two things was the grass drying / hay and sheep, the wool production. Even was milk seasonal too, I can't remember now. Might have just got milk across certain years. It's cool. Can't remember now whether you could set options in it and parts of it on and off. Possibly. If you haven't dropped a thumbs up already, appreciate it if you did. Very, very easy way to show your support for the channel. Distracted driving strikes again. Wasn't me. A picture of focus tape. Yeah, this is the field on our left. Don't make the same mistake I did last time. Overshoot. Run around the outside and go and find somewhere to fill up. Lag. There's a big lag. Big lag. Will a map makers get their hands on the new assets on a release? I wonder. Can't wait to see new maps being developed on them. Who knows? Who knows exactly what's going to happen with that? Oh, that's a good one. Oh. To my expectation, based on what happened with previous releases, Bob, was the current in-game maps are available to access. So if you can access the map in Giants Editor, you basically get access to any of the assets that are in there. So the flowing water and the construction buildings and things like that. Just the new DLC maps, which I've always kept locked as part of the DLC. So I'm guessing that's going to be what will happen, but who knows? Funny how I've only really seen Tate driving, I haven't seen the other two going different ways to us. Deja vu. Looks like it's exactly the same spot we just did. Shouldn't like game mechanics behind it. Oh, I missed. What did I miss? Didn't get enough. Yep. Like 200 meters. Takes from the game. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. Just have to keep an eye out on it. I know. Let's see. G'day David, how you doing? Always wanted 19 seasons back. 2 is way too simplified. It certainly was. Certainly was. There's a challenging balance though for Giants, isn't there, to keep the game accessible to everyone, and then make the challenge for those who want the challenge. Like I'd love to know. There must be some details about it. Oh, one on the road. I'd love to know how many people play the game without even downloading a mod. It must be a huge number, I reckon. Hi everyone, by the way. I reckon there's heaps of people who don't actually do anything now. We could try and cut the corner, not get stuck behind a combine. What happens? Ad-libbing a little bit here. These are brutal. The second you get off the edge, you're going up the bank. Yeah, it's having the best of both worlds, isn't it? That's what I've said a few times as well. We've talked about different features that could be added in to make things, I guess, harder for the seasoned player is make it optional. Turn it on or off. Would have thought the opposite is mods is what makes the game for me, keeps it fresh. Oh, 100%. I reckon there'd be a huge percentage, you know, kids, for example, who don't know how, you know, just play the game to drive a tractor. They're not the people that are putting hundreds, if not thousands of hours in, though. The ones who do play the game for longer because they understand how it can be modded and improved. Like we were slowly going this way, the gauge beat us. Yeah, I am going a bit faster in the. Isn't it a funny thing that you play a computer game and you think, oh, I can just keep on going, I don't actually need to slow down. But in real life, I'd be, you know, driving a tractor in this corner, I'd be slowing down well and truly before then. Get right down to kind of speed, looking at how tight this is. Lower. Go up through the gears. $6,000 hours, all thanks to the mods. Yep. Goal is to let me. I'm going to start cutting across fields then. Drive it like I stole it. Still using a controller to play or a steering wheel. I'm using my controller today. Off. I do need to, I've got my steering wheel here, but I haven't got around to setting it up properly. I've got it on the stand. Mrs. Argsy doesn't need to know this, but you know, I've had it for about 2 months on the stand just sitting here. I haven't used it once. Make that a goal. Maybe I'll make live streams my focus to use the steering wheel, and I'll keep the controller for recording videos. Thing is, I do want to start redoing my Lego. I said about that the other day. I'm back into building some Lego on Wednesday nights, so yeah. It's a good paperweight. It looks like I know what I'm doing. Look like I've got a good setup. I'm having to scan the minimap and just make sure there's no vehicles coming. Sorry, people. Run diet. Or the gear, no idea. Nicky Sparky. Something like that. Something like that. Briscoe's scared. He slowed right down as I go past him. Flashing his lights. I mean, I had no idea before. I didn't have the gear Sparky, so. Oh, Why does it always lag as I'm going around a corner? Yeah, there's Bender, and they're harvesting some corn. I'm going to go up to the farm entrance and go to the other end of the field this time. It's the way I came in the first time. It's up here at the farm. On the left. Okay. That's a random strip. Alright, where is finished farm we got to list? Right at the other end of the field, isn't he? They're coming the other way. Should have come in the other way. Entirely at the other end. Come on. Come on. Good lag. The tractor actually went under the terrain then. Well, that's proper internet lag. Dropped some frames for the first time. That's my connection. Oof. Oof. Right. Calm down now, internet. Ow. Let's get on top of this. Right. So we got a little track we can go across here. Good. It's a bit easier. Thank you. Finish cutting that. Oh. Get things straightened out. Marky. No, that was 100% my internet, hence, and I could see it on OBS. Sort of dropped frames and did a whole lot of those things, please. Definitely my internet. Find it easier to make video with the controller. 100%, yeah. doing your montages and things like that. Definitely easier. Ooh, your trailer was still up. What's going on there? I can't drive. Thank you, Isaac. Big vote of support. Please sub. Everyone is probably subbed already. Brooke, which is how they got here. Oh, I'll just park up here, Big H. It's getting out of the way. Oops. GPS cruise control set too low. Good. Yen, 33 months. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Great to have your support, and yeah, I've said it before, but it was awesome to meet you guys. Meet you and hang out with you at FarmCon. Hopefully we get to do it again. Not having much luck with the internet. So, the ISP I was using has been sold recently to another local ISP, and that was Tate. That was all, I was on my side of the road. That was all Tate. Sabotage that time. Please don't spam Brooke. Spam the same message. That's right, Tate. Yeah, so my ISP got sold recently to another local ISP. And things just aren't working as well as they were. And I'm trying to figure out what's gone on, so. Otherwise, I've been trying to play around and get my Starlink to work better. So we might even see if I've managed to get that working better than it has been. I might even look to go back to using that or trying that again. Thank you, Legend. Use them, they make the game so much easier and more immersive. The steering wheel and everything. Definitely does. The other reason I don't use it is I don't have a huge amount of space. I don't have a big gaming setup, gaming station, gaming area. It does make it a little bit harder. Right. It's us back. This one unloaded. Get the tractor back to the field and then I am going to have to log off. I'm working on it. So now no, it's not Starlink. It's a local wireless setup, which has been really good before. I mean, I've had awesome downloads, awesome uploads, but my upload has gone absolutely terribly. There's the train. No, I'm not playing on Starlink at the moment. Using a different setup. So, yeah, Starlink seemed to have, when I was testing it and playing around with it yesterday, I went through and sort of reset a whole lot of networking stuff we have going on in the house just to try and get it working better, and I think I might have figured it out, so we'll see. Keep on doing some tests, because last time I tried to do it, it wasn't the best, but it can only be better than what I've got at the moment, so let's just try it out. must say it is very cool. Look at that, you can still see Briscoe's trailer. Tail flap on his trailer is still sticking up. And according to me, his trailer was empty. That's not a good sign. How do I find live streams compared to videos for watch time, if you don't mind me asking? I haven't really looked into it. Usually, Bob, it actually surprises me how many people do sit down and watch a live stream delayed and catch up on things. They find a, hour and a half, 2 hour long video is actually quite a good way to, if they're playing the game themselves, just having that going in the background and chilling out with that. So, yeah, it's interesting. Surprise me. I'm not again on the corners. Stop doing this to me. Oh, it's all the water. Tractor had a water magnet then. Oh, Bender's having a go too. What are you doing? What a way to finish the stream. Well, I'm just leaving that there like that. Someone else can come and fix that one. Oh my goodness. Well, I need to get going. Oh, what a way to finish things. Thank you, Bender. I honestly thought you were just like straight lining it for me then. Oh, crikey. What a way to finish. Oh, keep going, you might tip the tractor back up too. Pull the tractor and the trailer. Oh, funny. Well, everyone, on that note, I am going to wrap things up for today for the stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. It's nice to be back on a Sunday morning and getting some more work done, more things done. It has been too long, so hopefully we'll see. Next week I've got another football tournament on Sunday, so he might not be around. But after that, hopefully we're back to a little bit of normality, and things we'll just have to, we'll see where we end up. But what a way to finish the stream. If you want to carry on watching some content, I was just having a look. Looks like Virtual Farmer and Farmer Cop are both live on their channels with their farm challenge that they're doing at the moment. So go and check them out if you like. Thanks to everyone on the server for inviting me in and allowing me to crash your tractors and everything like that. It was good fun. And Briscoe, pleasure having you in chat as well. Sorry we could have had you on live and could have talked a little bit about the map, because there were some interesting things you were talking about with the others there in the background. But maybe another time if you want to join back in. If you want to join on the Discord, sort of into any of the multiplayer servers, jump on Discord and get everything loaded up there. And yeah, that's about it. So take care, enjoy the rest of your weekends. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you live on Wednesday night from Aussie Nomads. Until then, be safe, have fun, and we'll see you soon.